Ever pondered over the phrase, love your neighbor as yourself? It's an idiom that raises many eyebrows, yet it's deeply embedded in the Christian faith. But here's the catch. To love your neighbor as yourself, you must first master the art of self-love, or as it's commonly known, self-care. Now, don't misconstrue self-care as indulging in extravagant spa treatments or splurging on designer clothes. While there's nothing inherently wrong in treating oneself, these are common misconceptions that often overshadow the true essence of self-care. One of the most prevalent myths about self-care is that it's synonymous with selfishness. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, according to the Bible, self-care is an act of stewardship. Think about it. In the book of Corinthians, it's written, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit?" By taking care of ourselves, we honor God's creation. Another myth that often circulates is that self-care is all about pampering oneself physically. While physical well-being is indeed a component of self-care, it's not the whole picture. The Bible emphasizes the importance of spiritual and emotional well-being too. Remember the words from Proverbs, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Sometimes people assume that self-care is a luxury that requires ample time and resources. However, the Bible teaches us that even small acts of kindness towards oneself can have profound impacts on our well-being. In the book of Matthew, Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This suggests that self-care can be as simple as taking a moment to rest and rejuvenate. In the spirit of full disclosure, even I've been guilty of neglecting self-care, often putting others' needs before my own. But I've come to realize that to truly serve others, I must first take care of myself. So, to recap, self-care isn't about selfishness, but stewardship. It's not limited to physical well-being, but encompasses emotional and spiritual health. And most importantly, it's not a luxury, but a necessity. As we embark on this journey together, let's challenge these myths and strive to cultivate a holistic self-care routine rooted in biblical principles. Because remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So the next time you hear the phrase, "Love your neighbor as yourself," pause and reflect. Are you loving yourself enough to love your neighbor? Because as the good book says, each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey. Stay tuned for more insight, more authenticity, and yes, more humor, because who said self-care couldn't be fun? Until next time, remember, you are wonderfully and fearfully made, deserving of care and love, not just from others, but from yourself too. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and feel free to leave me a comment. To get notified when I upload next, make sure you press the subscribe button and set your notifications to all. That way, you won't miss a thing. Until next time, be well, take care of yourself, and God bless.